mastermind. All right. Do any of you ladies have anything you want to mastermind about? Ooh, Becky says, how do we build from our life experiences to grow in our purpose? That is a good question. Amy, Susie, you guys want to share anything?
Yeah, I guess I'm just like I read that and I immediately thought of like um repurposing things. I was thinking like if you have like a bunch of boxes or right, like you can use those to make something else. So it's sort of like taking, taking from one part of your life and then deciding how that could support you in like another part of your life, to sort of build that. Um, that's what like came up for me.
Yeah, I think also knowing like that everything goes together. That the things, I mean, Coach K losing her voice and then talking about getting your voice back, like that is totally OP, that, without us even knowing it, but being able to know that there's goodness in every day. There's goodness in. So how do we build from our life experiences to grow in our purpose? I think that it's taking those moments and honoring them for what they are, whether they're great or they're really sad or they're hard or easy, all of that, to be able to say, to be able to know that there's purpose behind it. And so to either search for that purpose or just accepting the purpose too, accepting to be able to say, okay, there is a purpose for this. I don't know it right now, but I'll find it, or it'll find me.
Yes, I love that. So for me, like what came up or what I thought of when I read that is it's like finding the strength in the struggle. Whatever it is that you're going through, you're going to come out stronger for it. And that's going to help you grow into who you need to be, what you need to be for what's coming next. And like Sue said, like I totally agree with, you may not know in the moment what, why, or how something fits into the bigger picture, but sometimes looking back, at least for me in my life, sometimes looking back, I'm like, wow, that was in the moment, it was rough, but that was the biggest blessing that it happened the way it did. Becky, do you want to share anything? I know it was your question, but you got to have something you want to say. Come on, you are not really speechless right now.
My child just pounded on the door right when I was like gonna talk, and it totally fleeted from my brain. Yeah, I definitely had like a whole thing. But I love, I'll say what, of course, that Amy, you're right to like repurposing and recreating the things, because that's inspiring, like the inspiration to be creative around the things. And so like what you guys were all saying, right, is that things can be reconnected, and that it's not even figuring out, it is being open to the possibilities of what comes from every life experience. So taking the lessons, taking the goodness that we can from every single thing, and then sometimes it's the waiting to find out what that actually results to and grows into in the process, right? That's why we're always in the process of growing and evolving. And it's really important to know what energy we're putting into or being around and surrounding ourselves with, because that always amplifies. So like that was a huge thing. So yeah, that's what I'm coming up with now. That's not what I originally was thinking, but that's what's there right now.
Yeah, and I think too, I'm just realizing like you don't have to build new. Like building doesn't have to be new. Building can just be building up or like building on. And then I was thinking about Sue's too and how like she's building new experiences in a house that is not new, right? So it's like she's taking all of those experiences and adding the new ones to build something, right? So um I'm sitting with that now.
Awesome. I love all of those answers. That was super good masterminding. I'm gonna stop the recording.
I gotta head out.